What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another squad building challenge. EA have finally dropped us a new squad building challenge. It's only a marquee matchup, however, it's a squad building challenge. They haven't dropped one apart from the last marquee matchups and the Screamer version things for literally a week. So, what do we have to do? Exchange a mix of players from the Riviera Derby, Dortmund vs Schalke, Spartak Moscow vs CSKA Moscow, Orlando Pirates vs Kaiser Chiefs, and Birmingham vs Aston Villa. So Dortmund vs Schalke will be the first one that we start with, and you have to do 2 Dortmund players, 2 Schalke players, 11 Bundesliga players, 11 different nationalities, and 11 players in the squad. So it shouldn't be too difficult. There's actually a whole bunch of like really easy players that you can take from the Bundesliga for sure. To start with in Dortmund, let's have a look at what we've got for untradables. If there are any like really like Sahin is going to be a good one to use and get rid of, just because of how literally little he will be used. This guy, he's got 83 pace, so I wouldn't necessarily use him. Subotic might be a good shout to use as well. We'll take a look, of course, as always, you know, we'll take a look at exactly how much they sell for, just to make sure that we're not getting ourselves rid of players who are super expensive. There's no way. Yeah, I was going to say, like 1,000 or so coins for him, not too bad. Obviously, you're going to have to, there's 1,300 for there. So what do you need? 2 Dortmund players, 2 Schalke players, and 11 different nationalities. And the prize is a premium gold players pack. So you get a 25k pack for this. So as long as your total value doesn't exceed in the team more than 25,000 coins, you're good. Let's go and take a look at the Schalke players that we're going to be picking up. Schalke. And we'll take a look at any. So obviously we need 2 more different nationalities. Now Choupo-Moting, he'll be a good one to pick, and I'll explain why. And also Di Santo and or Bentaleb will be good one. Although Bentaleb maybe not, because doesn't he have an inform right now, which kind of rules him out. Uchida might be a good one. Konoplyanka you do not want to be throwing in here. Nastasic, too much pace, probably will sell for a little bit. So you don't want to be using any of those. So these are the 4 people that you'll particularly use for Schalke. The reason why I say Choupo-Moting is because he's a left mid and doesn't fit the narrative of the team. People aren't really going to be looking and paying attention to getting him. So get him, because he's going to be super cheap. You're probably going to pay no more than 1,000 or so coins. Yeah, look at that, 1,000 coins there for him. And you can throw him in at left back and he'll get 6 chemistry. I believe 6 if you do have loyalty, 5 chemistry if you don't have loyalty, and you only need 95 team chemistry. After that, as I say, like Bentaleb might be a good choice, but also might not, because he isn't in form right now this week. Again, as long as you pay less than like 1,000, maybe 1,500 coins for him, you should be in a good spot. And there you go, there's 2 there for 1,500, because once you've done the 2 Schalke players and the 2 Dortmund players, this becomes relatively easy. At this point, you just need to not have the same nations, but you have the whole Bundesliga to go through. You know, look at that. Straight away, you've got an abundance of goalkeepers, right? Like, you've literally got, like, straight away on the screen there, like 7 different nationalities of goalkeepers. So I would use someone like Ozcan. I wouldn't expect him to be selling for too much. Of course, this is a nationality that there's quite a few of these in the Bundesliga. But again, you're looking at a maximum of 1,000 coins. And that's beneficial because you don't want to spend more than 25,000 coins for this marquee matchup. So then you go into the centre-back spot from the Bundesliga. And again, there is an absolute plethora of players. And we haven't used Germany yet either. We haven't even used German yet. So we might go and let's take Christensen and see how much he's selling for. Again, less than 1,000 coins. And guys, you don't necessarily have to pick the specific players that I'm using, and he's at least, at most, 1,000 coins as well. And the fact that he doesn't even have an open bid on him yet means that he'll probably go, look at that, this guy's going to go out for 400 coins. Bargain. Absolute bargain. And again, you don't have, like, I've used Subotic, who's probably quite relevant from Dortmund. And I've used, I think his name's Christensen. You don't have to use Christensen. There are plenty other alternatives that you can use, because now that I've used him, at least 1,000 or so people are going to go and try and buy him, raising his price up to an abnormal amount where there are better alternatives for cheaper. So make sure you get those better alternatives for cheaper. It will be beneficial to you. Now for a right back, this guy, Ukrainian right back, seems to me to be the perfect kind of fit. I mean, 350 coins there, no open bid, 650 coin bin, he works. He's an obscure nation. He fits into our nationality 11 kind of thing. He fits into our Bundesliga. We now need 3 cams. We still have German available to us as well. Do I already have a Turkish player? I do, so I can't use Altintop. Do I have a Mexican? I do not. So we can use a Mexican player here, Fabian. Fabian looks like he's going for around 600 coins maybe. They're 850 maximum. Yeah, so you get Fabian for quite cheap. In at the other cam spots, you can just use centre mids as well. It doesn't have to be cams. Like you get like a real free pass on chemistry, just needing 95. So this guy works for me. And let's take a German as well. We haven't taken a German the whole time so far. So we'll throw the Germans in there as well, and we'll just again double check and make sure that we're not like buying a player who's worth considerable. I mean, like he has not even a bid on 350. I cannot imagine for the life of me. Yeah, I was going to say I cannot imagine for the life of me he's going for 10k. There you go, 600 coins for Darida, and the German guy will almost definitely be at most 300 to 400 coins. I mean, there's one there for like. He doesn't even have bids on him at 350, so you won't pay much more than maybe 500 coins for him. And then last but not least, at striker spot, we're looking for, I mean, we already have, do we already have, no we don't, boom. So there you go. I don't know how to pronounce his name necessarily, Ibisevic, and it looks like he doesn't go for much either. 400 open bid, 350 open bids, 900, 600 coins there. So there you go, guys. I've built this team super cheap. You can even do it cheaper. You could probably get... I mean, I don't think I've spent too much money. Other than the Schalke and the Dortmund players, I haven't spent any money at all. Maximum 600-700 coins per player, which is just great. And we've completed that. So we get ourselves a premium gold players pack. We get 25k's worth of packs out of that. Spartak Moscow versus CSKA. Now, remember all those marquee matchups where I've said to you guys, keep your Russian league players there effective. Well, here you go. Moscow versus Moscow. You need exactly gold, exactly 7 Russians, exactly 100 chemistry, 3 Moscow and 3 of the other Moscow. So let's go to the Russian league. I know I have plenty of them. We'll start with CSKA Moscow. And again, we want to use like the low end players that aren't going to be too expensive. The right mid would be a good start. We'll get him in there because he won't be selling for much because he's a mid. We'll get him in there, and we'll get Akinfave in there. Ooh, maybe we'll get Vernbloom. Vernbloom for me is untradeable. I don't know how much he'll go for, but you only need 7 Russians. And the reason why I went with the right mid to go at right back, because once again, like the last marquee matchup, because of the fact that this formation doesn't fit a right mid, he'll probably be super cheap. You're looking at maximum 2,000 coins. It looks like this one's might be one of the most expensive squad building challenges to do. I wouldn't necessarily waste too much of your time or effort on this one either. We'll take a look at what the prize is, but someone's clearly trying to price fix this guy for 2,000 coins. There you go. You can get him for 1,500, 1,200. Easy game, because he goes in that right hand side and you get the chem that you need. You'll still get 100 chem. So that's our 3 CSKA Moscow players. Our 3 Spartak Moscow players are going to be, so we don't necessarily need them to be Russian. We can take Popov, we can take Fernando, and we can take Luis. Now, these guys, they may well be expensive. I don't know what these are going to be. 400 for him, 2,900. I mean, no, 2,000. Yeah, look, that's 2,000 no bin very late on as well. So you're probably looking at like 1,500. Oh, yeah, perfect. So you're not even spending too much money on this Luis guy, and he goes straight in. You're looking at Fernando. Now, Fernando might actually hold some value. Well, no, there isn't even a bid on him for 1,500 there. Let's just skip through a few pages to make sure we're not overspending or, you know, using a player that's... oh, yeah, look at that, 1,300. Perfect. Again, you'll get him for 1,000 coins. No problem at all. We'll throw him in there at CDM. And then last but not least, Popov. And the reason why these 3 specifically that I actually have in my club might be relatively cheap is because they're not Russian. I know that there's one there for 1,900. I know the stipulation says you only need 7 Russians, but what people will most likely try and do is kill 2 birds with 1 stone with the CSKA and Spartak Moscow players. They'll try and get the Russian versions of those clubs' players, so you don't, you know, so you can just work on other stuff. But there you go, 1,500 coins for him as well. At most, at absolute most. There you go, 900 coins for that one. He hasn't even been bought. He's been there for 4 minutes and he's still not been bought at 900. So Popov as well is a great shout. Now, you only get a gold players pack for this. So it's not the best price. So for the rest of these players, I obviously need, I've got 2 Russians. So I need 5 Russian players from the Russian league, which isn't going to be too difficult, especially considering how many I should have here. I must have some untradables, right? I do not. What? Where are my players? How do I have no Russian league players in this team? There you go. We get a couple here. We'll use Zhirkov. He might be quite expensive, to be fair, just because he's Russian and a left back, and there might not be many. Oh no, 450 we're looking at. Okay, so we're looking at, you know, not too much for him. Maybe 600-700 in at cam. Hopefully I've got some Russian cams. I might have to go and buy. I don't have any Russian cams either. Do I have any Russian centre mids? Tell me I've got some centre mids game, please. I've got Zagoev, 1 Russian centre mid, and I don't necessarily want to use him because he's from a team that is part of this, so he's actually going to be more expensive than normal. Although it looks like he might be around 1,000 coins as well. Maybe 1,000 coin bid on him there. You might even be able to get him for like 1,500 coins too, which is crazy. That's 2,200 there, 2,500. I mean, I'm not going to spend this much money. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go to the market. Send him to my club. Do I have a Russian striker? If I've got a couple of Russian strikers, I can convert them down to centre forwards. So we do have a couple of Russian strikers. That's perfect. So we'll throw him in there, and we'll throw Zubia in there as well. Boom, there we go. Obviously, he's not going to go in at striker like that. And now, when we convert them down to centre forwards, they will likely get 10 chem still, and the striker's centre forward card is 300 coins. So yeah, I'm saving. I think I'm saving money here. I might not be. I might be costing myself money, but I think I'm saving money. Of course, using players in my club rather than buying players is going to be far more beneficial to anyone anywhere. But there we go. Boom. We throw them in. Kurzakov gets 10 chem. This guy gets 9 chem. Can we get him to 10 chem? We cannot. But that's us at 76, and we need 100 chemistry. So once, I believe, once the 2 centre-backs go in, we will have 100 chemistry. But we need 2 Russian centre-backs. And I would be very surprised if I have to spend more than 1,000 coins per centre-back. I'll be very surprised. I don't want to spend more than 1,000 coins per centre-back. And if I can do it without spending 1,000 coins per centre-back, you guys can too, right? That's just logic. Right, where are we going? We want to go position centre-back, like so. Wow. Well, is there like a massive lack of centre-backs in the Russian league? What is going on here? Why is Berezutski all of a sudden? He was going for 400 coins a few days ago. Look at that. You're literally looking at 2,200. This is crazy. Who was that? That was Ignashevich. Oh, it's because it's from that club as well. And I'm gonna just buy Berezutski because I need him. I've overpaid on these guys. Wait, how can I have him? How can I have? He's expensive because of the club he plays for. I'm actually gonna make profit on him anyway. So money made. I have him because I knew I had him. I knew I had him. It's because it's from that club, isn't it? I didn't look at the other club. I didn't look at the CSK Moscow again because I'd already used the players for them. That's silly. I'm an idiot. What am I doing there? That's crazy. Bear in mind as well, guys, and I say this. Oh wait, I've got him at centre. What have I got him in goal for? Well, how did I not even notice that? That's stupid. I'm an idiot. Well, that was a waste of funds. We do have him there. Do we have any? We don't have any Russian. Do I already have 7 Russians? No. So I need a Russian goalkeeper now, and that's it. I have categorically screwed all of this up. I've covered it. I could have done it cheaper. Now this team is not that expensive. However, it is more expensive than the last team. What you got to remember is the combined sales of what you're doing. You don't want to exceed what you're getting back. We spent probably about 6,000 to 8,000 coins in the first team for a 25k pack, so we've got a lot of angle to remover in there. This gold players pack I think is worth 12,000 coins. I have not spent 12,000 coins on this team. I just haven't. So we've got, you know, a good deal there as well. I have got far too many players that I needed from the teams that I needed them from. But You guys, as long as you search Clever on the market, you'll be able to get it. And there's 3 days on this marquee matchup, so there's plenty of time to get these players. It should be quite easy. Now, Birmingham versus Aston Villa, they are really... They're really making it difficult for you to get this one done. This is going to be one of those ones that, for me, I'm probably not going to finish on my road to glory. For the simple fact that it's excessive. It's going to be excessively expensive to complete. Does it have to be just... Does it have to be gold? No, it just has to have a minimum team rating. It's going to be stupidly expensive to complete this. Unless you can get away with getting the Birmingham and Villa players out of all these spots. Now, I'm going to need another Birmingham player. I just need any Birmingham player. Doesn't matter if he's bronze, doesn't matter if he's silver. I just need a Birmingham player that is going to hopefully sell for a considerable amount of... hopefully not sell for a considerable amount of coins. So we go Championship, Birmingham. I bet there's none worth less than 1,000. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. No, of course. Yeah, so there are no Birmingham players worth less than 2,200 coins. And I knew this one would be expensive because this game is idiotic with how it does things. Now, I am going to show you how to do this potentially a lot cheaper than most people will do it for. All right, so we're looking at 3,000 coins for the next player. And I'm going to take the right back. So you're going to pay 3k for the right. Hopefully you guys have got some of these players anyway, right? And because there are a fair few bronze Villa and Birmingham players, you can also do the bronze pack method to be able to up your potential chances of getting them for cheap without actually having to buy them for a silly amount, right? Hopefully what we can do is complete this without spending copious amounts of money, because you don't want to be, you just don't want to do it. You don't want to spend too much money. It's silly to spend a lot of money. What we're going to do is we're going to throw him there, we're going to throw him there, and we're going to throw this guy here. So this gives us a huge advantage. The right back has perfect chem. The centre back has perfect chem. The centre mid is 1 link away from perfect chem, and the CDM is 1 link away from perfect chem. And we only need 8 nations, which we have 2 so far, and a 76 rated squad. So we have a little bit of leeway. What you can do now is you can just go into the championship and see what you've got going. So Richie here, I would expect Richie to be relatively cheap. We'll take a look at him. 400 coins. I would be very surprised if he's more than like 600 or 700 coins. I just want to see one just to make sure that I'm right in my thinking. Okay, it looks like he's been price fixed. Why are you price fixing this guy to 10,000 coins? No one's going to buy him for 10,000 coins, guys, please. Go find yourself he's literally been price fixed at 10,000 coins. That's nuts. Go buy yourself like any championship right mid that's not English nor from Australia, and the same with striker. You can get any striker. It doesn't really matter if they're high rated or not, because what you want to do now that we've got 60 of the 95 chemistry, we really need to bump this rating with different nations. So we currently have 4 nationalities. We need 4 more, and we only have 5 spots. So what we're going to do is, as we have a Frenchman there, we're going to go to the French League. We're going to take a French central centre midfielder, and we're going to boost this team rating up. Now, does he sell for a nice amount of coins? Hopefully not. Hopefully he's 650, 700. He is indeed 650, 700, because now we throw him in there, and that actually doesn't help the striker at all. We're going to throw him in there anyway. No, we're not. We're not going to throw him in there. We're going to remove him. Let me get rid of him. I have got a plan here, guys. Let me have a look at what we've got for English Championship left-hand side. Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, both of these dudes are going to be so expensive because they're a different nationality, and this is where I'm trying to do something a bit different, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's only. There's somebody really price fixed him at 10k as well. Oh no, yeah, there you go. 700 coins. That's perfect. He doesn't really help too much towards the rating, but he does help a little bit. And then if we can get a final championship centre midfielder who's not from the same nation as well, so this guy here, hopefully as well, this guy isn't really worth too much. Yeah, I mean, like 700 coins. There's only 6 of them on the market, but don't buy this guy, guys. Just go and get any other nation. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nationalities so far, and 80 chemistry. What we need now is 15 chemistry, which is easy. We need 2 different nations, but we need some rating. So our goalkeeper has got to be gold. and it cannot be from the Championship. It needs to be quite a high rated but very cheap goalkeeper. And I think someone like Rui Patricio might just be the guy we're going for. How much does Patricio go for? He doesn't even sell for 1,000 coins. So for 1,000 coins, you can get Rui Patricio. Then in at centre-back, do we already have a Portuguese player? We don't. Good. Then in at centre-back, you want to go to the Liga NOS, and you want to get yourself a Portuguese or a Sporting centre-back. This guy here is going to be ideal for us because he's from Sporting, and because of his pace, he's cheap as crap. So you can get him, and then you just need any single Liga NOS left-back. Or... actually, I think any single Liga NOS left back should be alright. Who's cheap out of these as well? This Ferreira guy, is he cheap? He is, but he doesn't give us enough rating. Does Jefferson give us enough rating? He doesn't give us enough rating. Does Elizu give us enough rating? He does give us enough rating. So let's go and see how much he costs, just to make sure he's also not like stupidly expensive. Okay, so it's 700 coins by looks of things. There's at most 1,900 was there. I remember trying to sell him a few times and he doesn't sell. I don't think he's... Yeah, there you go, 1,200 coins. Like, he is cheap. He is cheap. You'll be able to pick him up for 1,000 coins or less, 100%. I mean, we've seen him there at 1,200 coins already. So 1,000 coins shouldn't be too much of a... Someone's trying to price fix him at 1,400, but I know he's there for 1,000 coins or less. So with this, we get it done. We've got our nations, we've got our team. What you get here is 1,000 coins and a premium gold pack. Is it a premium? Yeah, one premium gold pack. So you get a 7.5k pack and 1,000 coins. You've probably spent a little bit more than what you're going to need to get this team. But this is going to be the tricky one. Like, they always throw in that one that you have to overpay for players. And I tell you something, guys. It's our faults. It's our faults for driving these prices up. Because we could just wait. And if we wait, we get them for cheaper. But people will go and buy the obvious choices so quick, driving the obvious prices up, and it just ruins everything. So we need one Orlando Pirates player. I don't think I have any. Oh my god, how lucky is that? Look at that. I've got an Orlando Pirates player, and I've got a Kaiser Chiefs player. That is perfect. I now have to do nothing. You need 11 different clubs, 100 chemistry, and rating of 74. Now with this, you can be, again, really creative and not even have to touch this league again, I believe. I think you can get away with this without even doing... It might be difficult. Let me go and get 11 different... So you need 11 different clubs, right? So I'm going to go for the Bundesliga. Bundesliga is always a fun one to go with for cheap players from different clubs. So we'll throw him in. Oh no, wait, I need 11 different clubs, but I need good nations. I need similar nations. So we'll throw him in, and we'll throw that same nation, same club. I don't want to do Bundesliga actually because we already have Bundesliga stuff. I want to do Serie A. Sorry, Calcio A. I apologise if I've butchered the name. So we want same nations, but different clubs. So I'm looking for two players from the same... I mean, Italy is easy, isn't it? So we do Matri and we do Palosci. Then we'll go and get another Italian centre midfielder from a different club. Aquilani, perfect. We can go and get an Italian centre-back from a different club. This Paletta guy with 55 pace, perfect. As long as they're from different clubs, it doesn't make any difference. We need another Italian centre-back from a different club and an Italian right-back from a different club. Now, Andreoli is solid. And in at right-back, who have we got here that's going to be useless? Maggio, perfect again. So our rating we're getting close for. Now, the reason why the rating's so low is because it doesn't expect you to do what I'm doing, which is why what I'm doing is interesting. We can take this guy. Yep, I don't think we have anyone from his club. We don't indeed. We need a left back. We've already got the rating, so the position now doesn't matter. We just need different clubs. The left back Brazilian actually works as well. It doesn't have to be Italian. It's just whether or not we get the chemistry with the goalkeeper, which I think we get. And by throwing him in there, I think that covers it. It does. Look at that, guys. There you go. You don't have to buy the South African players other than the two dudes that you have to buy, right? Now, these guys are probably going for obscene amounts of money. Absolutely obscene. Yeah, I mean, he's like... it wouldn't surprise me if every single Kaiser Chiefs and Orlando Pirates player went for 10k, right? There's no two ways about that. But what I've done outside of those 2 players is I've taken a league where there are maximum amount of opportunities for minimum value. None of these players that I've got are worth anything. I mean, hell, I've got 2 silver players in here. I've got low rated golds from different clubs, but I've still got the chemistry. So the formula here is to get the 2 South African league players that you need, put them into the team, and then just build a completely different league around them using gold players. Now, this has cost me a lot. You only get a gold pack for this, but you complete the marquee matchups with this. So we're going to submit the squad, which is perfect. We're going to get our gold pack, and then we get the reward for completing the marquee matchups, which I actually didn't even see was a premium gold pack. So all in all, we got 5 packs out of that. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I'll let you know by the prizes that we get whether or not it was worth it. So we get a premium gold players pack, a gold players pack, 2 premium gold packs, and a gold pack. Fortunately, because players are selling for a bit right now, because of the marquee matchups, you're likely to benefit from anything that you get. Oh my god, look at that. This guy straight away could just be huge for us. Oh wow, he's one of the dudes that doesn't sell. I'm going to list him up anyway. I actually used this guy in the squad building challenge, so he just comes straight back into our club. 1,200 coins he's going for, but yeah, we'll send all of those items to the club. We'll send this player here into the trade pile for a future venture, and we'll go on to the next pack. So a premium gold pack, obviously 2 7.5k packs. We get 2 rare players in this, which is pretty good. We're going to start off with Amrabat up front. Amrabat's not great. Is there anything here that's helped? Oh yeah, Russian league player. Russians are probably worth quite a bit right now. What do we have for him? Denisov. Okay, he's not even he's worth 450 coins, which is actually great for you guys because it means that these players are still cheap and you don't have to spend copious amounts of money to get them, which is fantastic. I'll discard the rest. So I haven't really made much back out of these packs so far. It's the Premium Gold Players pack where I'm hoping for something big. In this pack, we get another rare. It's going to be... Is it Iriazos? I think his name is, isn't it? We get Ndoi. We get, doesn't Carlos Eduardo sell for like stupid amounts of money? No. Oh, I mean, maybe like 400 or 500 coins. But yeah, we don't really get much out of this either. Lopez was the goalkeeper, not Iriazos. I don't know what I was thinking of there. But these packs... This marquee matchup, I guess, guys, if you wanted to ask, is it worth it? Is it worth me doing it? Based off of my pack luck so far, the answer would be no. However, getting a Dortmund player, even though he's a common card, could be quite good. We get a Russian league player who isn't helpful to us. We get a Dortmund player who could be worth a little bit, but because he's German, probably not so much. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he's not worth too much just because he's German. It would be the non-German Dortmund players that would be worth a lot. The rest of these guys probably aren't worth much, and these guys on this, I mean, a Russian league Russian player, he might be worth a little bit, again, just a little bit, but not too much. I don't know actually. They're all at 10k there. There's got to be one for like 1,500 somewhere. There has to be. Yeah, 2,400. I'm going to list him on open bid and see if he sells. But ultimately, that wasn't a good pack. It's this pack. This pack here, guys, will decide whether or not you should do marquee matchups. If I get something good out of this, I mean, pack luck is pack luck, but if I get something good, great. If I don't, it was a waste. And it looks like it was a waste. And we're going to get Buffal from Southampton, which isn't a bad play. It just doesn't sell for anything. We get Cisse. We get Veloso. I'm going to send them all up to the trade pile. We get, the Dortmund Portuguese guy. He might be worth something. He may, this left back might be the best thing that we packed. I mean, he's selling for 1,000 coins. I mean, 2,000. I mean, this marquee matchups, guys, for the amount of coins that you're going to pay for these players, it is not worth it. This, however, is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.